All right, so today's topic in probate: do I inherit my parents' debt in Florida? It's one of the most searched topics, and that topic about debt is of interest to anyone, spouse, kids, parents, whatever else like that. And the short answer to this in the probate context, as it is in every other context in law, is no. Unless you signed on the bottom line, and it goes for spouses, you're not liable for your parents' debt, for your husband's debt, for your kids' debt. It's only when you sit down and affirmatively become an obligor on there, a guarantee, then you can become obligated on the debt. There are some exceptions. But the reality is, if you didn't obligate yourself on the debt, you're not liable. One of the tricks that I advise people of is go and check out your credit report if you got any questions about this, because if it's reporting on your credit report, then you're probably liable on this. This comes up a lot in the context of mortgages, and that's an important hook right here. When you are married, spouses must join on mortgage. You can join on the mortgage but not sign on the note. That doesn't mean you get a free house when the person dies. That debt is still on the house. You're still liable for the debt that's on that property, and they can still foreclose. But they can't come after the non-obligor spouse for any kind of deficiency. But dealing with debts and understanding the particularities of each one are a particular focus in probate, because we've got to look at every one of the debts and we've got to deal with them in a very specific manner. Good news is there's a category of debt in the order in which they're paid. And again, the good news is lawyer fees are paid first. We're number one. Lawyers wrote the rules. We put that in there, but the practical matter is the court wants to incentivize lawyers to navigate probate through, and so even if there's nothing to pay other creditors, we get the technician that walks the case through paid first. Next thing are funeral expenses, then federal taxes, medical expenses, family allowance, child support, state local taxes, and all other unsecured creditors. All other unsecured creditors, you're at the bottom of the line. But you got to get that claim in there, and it's really important to make that claim correctly, something that is very technical, very procedurally difficult. Don't rely on doing it yourself. Got to get a good attorney that knows what they're doing. But the reality is capturing what the debts are for whoever the decedent is on the one hand, and then what the assets are on the other hand, is a critical focus of probate. The first thing I do when I'm talking with somebody is, do we need to open a probate? A lot of folks die, they got debts, whatever they don't have, transfers on death without necessity of a probate. So we just go through without that. But you don't inherit debts. Don't be worried about that if that's what you're thinking about when you're trying to open up an estate. Like and subscribe here for more information.